Hello everyone, today's construction day 121.
So today the guys are focusing on rendering the fence as well as the bathroom tile, and then Janelle is doing some more landscaping. So that's what I'm going to focus on today, is giving you guys updates on the three areas. And we're going to keep Janelle probably a day or two more on the, call it the west side fence, as he's moving the dirt down, just because the guys who are doing the rendering are still over there on that east side. So I don't want to put Janelle over there and be in their way. So we told them to knock out that side. Once they get past the pergola coming down the fence, I'll stop Janelle and move him over, and then he'll start putting that large rock behind the pergola. So that's the plan for now. So we heard that there's a big sale at City Hardware, Cebulan. So we're going to sneak over there today. I heard that there is air conditioners, aircon, split type, really cheap. They've been running about 48,000 pesos for 2.5 horsepower Samsung model. And they have Boston Bay, which is a Carrier model. I know that brand, Carrier. It's a good brand. That they're on sale for 27,000 pesos for 2.5 horsepower. That's very cheap. Don't know if it's true, but we will be going there here this afternoon and see if in fact we can find it. That's a big drop, 48,000 down to 27. So I got to find out why they dropped it so low, and I'll see if they have them in stock or not, or if the sale is even real. So we're going to do that this afternoon. So I may video that, but usually they have a lot of music, so I probably won't. So let's get up to the work site and see what's going on. All right, Vince is back. Vince had a couple days off. He's back. So now he's working on rendering the fence with Dino. So Vince started here today, and he's going to work down the fence. And then you can see Dino's progress as I walk carefully across this. But see, it looks like they have 4 panels done. But what he's doing now is going back and working the top. So if you remember, that was all rebar sticking out of there. Out the top of the fence, as well as it's all jagged. So I'll walk over this way and show you what I'm talking about. So you can see all that rebar sticking out, and you can see that it's not smooth, it's jagged. So what they're doing, because I asked them to get this area completely done, top and all, so we can come in here and get the cement bags down and get that large rock back here. So I want to get Janelle over here as soon as possible. But take a look. They're working the columns. So they're putting the first layer on. Okay, first layer. But at the same time, they're cutting the rebar. And now he's smoothing out the top. I don't know if I can get around the other way. See how straight that is? Nice and straight across. And they have their nylon snap strings to help them. I don't know if I can get up any higher, but they're going across the top and getting it all smoothed out. And then once they get the columns done, we'll be able to say that this area is done. So hopefully by tomorrow, we'll be back here with Janelle, and he'll be putting the rocks down in this area. So looking good, Dino. Looking good. Tiling update for the spare bathroom. So this is day 3. So definitely making real good progress. We really like the neutral colors of this tile. So we are glad that we purchased this tile. And you can see that the starting to get to the cut piece. So So these are all 30 cm, but the bottom one is the cut piece. So they're starting to put them in place. You can see how nice they do going around the outlets. Real nice job. Here's another outlet, and then another outlet. And look how nice that end cap looks. The end cap of the shower, and then the corners. And this will all be grouted. And we bought a beige grout. So the grout is like this color right here. So that'll look really nice. So definitely making progress here in the spare bathroom. Landscaping update for today is Janelle was able to extend the rocks. So he went across, came down all the way, this 2 meters, and filled in with rock. So now any rainwater that comes off here, which obviously be quite a bit, it'll hit right about here, and then we'll drain forward and go with the plan that I'm about to explain. So I don't know if you can see it, but right where that tamper is, right there, it starts to pitch down. So we put that pitch into the ground late yesterday, and that matches the pitch here. So right where that column is, it starts pitching down. Okay, so now what I have Janelle starting to do, and look at all this dirt here. I mean, there's a lot of dirt, and we're thinking there's too much, but you can never have enough dirt. But I'm having him find rocks that are about the same size. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. And I said, just start stacking them. Because once this gets all rendered and we start that backfill, we're starting to taper right from here, start tapering it down. So all that dirt there will go away. It'll all go down. We'll probably end up planting grass, maybe some gravel, we'll see. But we'll start dressing up this area with some decorative rock, or it's not decorative rock, but it's, you know, the rock out of the earth, just like a landscaping feature. So that'll start happening right through here. But we can't touch any of this until all this gets rendered, and you can see they still need to pour some columns. So there's still a lot of contractor work to do, but I'm trying to get as much prep landscaping done, because one thing that we don't want to do, and I've seen this in other homes, like the house I built in New York, the house was 100% done and 0 landscaping, and that was a mistake. So after we moved in, I had to do a ton of landscaping, and it's just difficult where you're trying to do landscaping where you live there. So what we're trying to accomplish here is something different, trying to do as much as we can while the build is going on and not be in the way. So, you know, things like this make sense, and getting it ready. So when the construction work is done, you know, we're ready just to taper it down and then dress it up with some rock and plant some grass. So that's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to have Janelle stay as close behind the construction as possible. So let's just say when the house is done in February, or possibly say March 1st, then we can say, you know, maybe 80% of the landscaping is done. That would be nice, instead of 0%. So what Janelle's working on today is taking the rest of this dirt and getting it to the right grade. So you guys know the mark that I made that we're using for all around the pool area is at the bottom of that 55 blue drum. We're using that mark as being the level line. So now we got to put a line on this to see if this is right, but by eye it looks really close. So now what Janelle is going to start doing is start getting this dirt from this area. And it's very sunny overhead right now, so I'm having a hard time seeing my hand in the camera. So I'm trying to be accurate, but it looks like it starts dipping right here. So we're going to start getting this dirt and getting it down out of the way, and then just start pushing it down. And I did ask the foreman to get all this wood out of here today. So we're going to continue to work this all day. And I want to show you the driveway. So the driveway is going to start right in this corner, right in this corner. So I'm going to stand, and then there's a column. Let me do a little bit of a zoom. There's a column right there. So here's the driveway. Here, it'll be 4 meters over, and then it will come up, and it will meet that column. So it goes on a little bit of an angle down to the property. And we actually designed that, believe it or not, because we didn't want it to be a 90 degree with my truck. So the truck would come this way, and again, I can't even see my hand, so I'm gonna have to guess. The truck's coming this way, and then make a 90 degree turn up and come up straight. We did design it where it's sloping this way a little bit, just to be a little bit of a softer turn, if that makes sense. So that was part of the design. That's why we kept moving the house a little bit in the plans when we were laying things out. But now we're thinking with all this dirt here, that we're going to be able to actually build up the driveway a little higher and have it be a little bit of a crown as compared to being just level. So we're still talking about that because we got to see where we're at with the dirt. So I told you guys, I don't know, maybe a week ago, I downloaded an app to see elevation. So right at the front door there, just behind Sandy, that's 638 meters above sea level, which I've been saying it's about 580, and I've just been using Google Earth. But the app is showing 638 meters, and I think it's accurate because as I walk down the driveway, the meters just tick off. So down where my truck is 633 meters. So that's 5 meters drop. So that's 16 feet. So I think it's like 16 feet 4 inches. So right from here to basically where the truck will come off the road and come up is a 16-foot drop in just this, what is it, about 30 meters. So that's a pretty big drop. So we're going to be looking to maybe build this up a little bit. So we're going to see. We're just discussing it at this point. And just to give the height difference, we had to meet the contractor up at our friend's John's house, who's building 4 apartments in Valencia. So I used the app up there, and Valencia proper, so downtown Valencia, is 220 meters above sea level. And right here is 638 meters above sea level. So you can see that we're definitely up high, and that's probably why we have such a nice breeze up here all the time, and it's definitely cooler up here just because we're so high. So the top of the property right here is 638 meters above sea level. Earlier today, we met with the cabinet maker one last time to go over the plan, and here is the final layout. All right, so the good news is they're going to start making the cabinets tomorrow. I was told that they already started, but I talked to the cabinet maker today. He said no, not yet, because he wanted to meet with me one last time to make sure we got everything right. So some very minor changes, just a couple cm difference in a couple of these measurements, nothing major. Took down the molding from 10 cm to 7.5. Hey Scott, there's our toe kick, 10 cm toe kicks. So this is going to be the final layout. So just real quickly, this is our refrigerator. That's 36 inches wide. There'll be 2 cabinets over top, the same width as the refrigerator. Then there'll be 2 cabinets here. And then the backsplash is 60 cm because the backsplash tile is 30 cm, so just 2 tiles, no cuts. And then we already picked out our 90 cm wide stove. It's a brand from Italy. very nice. It's a 5-burner gas up top, an electric oven with rotisserie, and it's a convection oven as well. So that's already picked out, and we're good to go there. This is going to be now made out of wood. So this is all stainless here, the range hood itself, but over top is going to be wood. Wilma and I have been really looking at different designs online, and it seems like the new thing is the color of your island. Then here's the back side of the island. So the color of the island cabinet. We know that the granite's white, but the color of the cabinet matches the color of your range hood. So this is going to be a tannish color, the cabinet. So the range hood will be a tannish color. And you can see that the range hood itself will go up over top of the top cabinets by 8 inches. And then we'll have a molding on top. So this is our layout. You can see you got double cabinets here, and then a suggestion that we took from the cabinet maker is he really likes building the microwave into the pantry. So we like that idea, so we went with it. So the microwave will be built in to the pantry, so there will be a bottom pantry door and a top pantry door. On the island side, which is going right here, this will be the side facing the cabinets. So again, the same toe kick. These will be fake drawers because of this underneath sink. This will be where the dish drying rack is, so it'll be a double door opening up, and you can put your dishes in there to dry, and then just a double cabinet here for pots and pans or whatever. And then the back side, that'll be facing the ocean. This will be a 40 cm overhang because the piece is 1 meter. So the cabinet's 60, overhang 40. And then he's building a frame that's going to go to the 4x4 wood legs with a decorative bottom. And then he'll have another support piece going all the way across, another support piece going back to this cabinet, and then in 2 spots here in the middle, underneath the granite, there'll be additional support pieces to make sure that the granite is supported. So that is the plan. And he said that he will be starting making these cabinets tomorrow. And he said that he should have them on site January 21st is the target date that he gave us because of Christmas. It's going to delay it a week. So he says January 21st they should be completed, which means they would deliver here, probably a few days after that. Today we're sitting here talking with the contractor who visited, and he looked at the island and said, "Where is the electrical outlet for the island?" And Wilma and I looked at each other and said, "We never thought of that." And it wasn't on the plan. So the contractor said, yes, he wants electric outlet and no additional cost. So we're going to be running now. They're going to have to grind out the concrete here and bury a line. But here in the island, there will be one 220 outlet for anything that we're going to need electric for. So I thought that was very nice of the contractor to notice that and offer to take care of that. Tile update for the master bathroom. So definitely making progress. You see outlet. They left that open because that's the drain for the urinal. And they have it to the 72-inch mark. And then here's the shower. So you can see the tile goes all the way up to 9 foot. Looking good. You still got to do across the bottom. So Ramil's getting an education in tile. He's learning, he's working with the foreman. So what they're doing today is they're working on the soap and shampoo area, conditioner. So there's a lot of cuts there. So they're working on that, and they have all the trim pieces in. So they're working on that today. But I wanted to show you how good that looks. All right, puppy update. So these two guys are making a lot of noise here. I was working on the kitchen update, and they're just making a ton of noise. They're trying to get out of their little pen area. Look at this little guy. Definitely making a lot of noise. Now they quieted down now that I'm here a little bit. Now look at this. Look at this guy. They're trying to get out. And it looks like he's going to make it. They're making a ton of noise. So we're going to have to, I think, rework this. Wilma's got some cardboard. She's getting ready to replace some of the cardboard that's in the bottom. But they're definitely getting mobile. And those hollow blocks are a little jagged, so we're going to go ahead and try to fix that. Maybe put two laying flat instead of one standing on edge. But they're definitely trying to get out.